Sports Snippets, Dennis Sullivan. How the heck are you doing, guys? Here to discuss with you once again Miami Dolphin football, as they have now just won their seventh, make that sixth straight game, their seventh game of the season, sixth straight game, 31-24 over the New York Jets. Before I do get started, if you do like the content of this particular video, go right ahead, hit the thumbs up, don't be shy, and subscribe to my channel as well. Sports Snippets with Dennis Sullivan. Now, guys, we got some stuff to talk about here. Yes, if you're saying to yourself the Dolphins were a little bit sluggish coming out here to start this game, you are correct. The Dolphins were a little bit sluggish. Jets take the ball right down the field, drive right down. I mean, it was play after play of kind of uncertainty, Dolphin defenders on their heels, couple of missed tackles here and there. It was just sloppy defense to start. Jets actually would take a 10-0 lead before the Dolphins would score in this game. And then, what did we see in the second half? The Dolphin defense that we're more accustomed to, putting more pressure on the quarterback. Forcing hurried throws from Jet quarterback Zach Wilson, and just an array of aggressive play on the part of the Dolphin defense. So it was really a tale of two halves, not just for the defense either, really the whole team. They were a little sluggish, and it's funny, not to get on too much of a side conversation with this topic as I start off here, but it's funny how that works. A team wins 5 games in a row. They have a bye week. Sometimes it doesn't work in their best interest because they're on this nice roll. Everyone's feeling good about themselves. We're in a good flow of things. Then you get an extra week off, and then there was rust on the Dolphins. Let's put it that way, guys. But when all was said and done, it's now 6 in a row, from 1-7 to 7-7. The Miami Dolphins with a 7-point victory. They also beat the Jets by 7 points earlier in the season, 24-17. So they have swept the Jets this season with 2 7-point victories. Not one of Tua's better games, let's be honest, guys. He had the early interception, then the pick six, which actually late in the game, which tied it up in the fourth quarter at 24 apiece. He would finish 16 of 27 for 198 yards, but Tua did make some big plays when he had to, made some big throws when he had to, and he did throw 2 touchdown passes also in this game. The guy who bailed out the Dolphins, as we all know by now, that's right, the man who just kind of stepped it up a couple of notches, Duke Johnson, right? The former Hurricane, 22 carries, 107 yards, and 2 touchdown runs for Duke Johnson. That is definitely my player of the game. I'm sure it's probably your player of the game. He stepped it up. Myles Gaskin, a little bit more of a limited role, missed some time throughout the week. Still looked pretty decent, though. He was at almost 5.5 yards a carry. Was Gaskin 10 carries, 54 yards. Tua goes 7 of 19 for 19 on the ground. Jacoby Brissett would come in that short yardage situation, and he got the first down. He got it done. Just quarterback sneak, pretty much right over center. Carry for 2 yards. Albert Wilson had a yard on 1 carry. The Dolphin receiving effort, the receiving core, not overly impressive, as remember, guys, they were without Jalen Waddle, who they're going to definitely need throughout the rest of the season. Of course, next game will be on Monday Night Football against the Saints. Got to have Waddle for that one. Devante Parker, who's now healthy again, did a nice job, 68 yards on 4 catches and a touchdown reception. A guy who, if you look in the box score tonight or tomorrow, he's not going to jump out at you, but he played he was almost like the unsung hero of this game, played a very underrated type role none other than Isaiah Ford, who had that catch, as you may recall, in the first half off the deflection when the Dolphins were hurting. They were just looking for something to go right. And he had that huge catch. And then he came back with another huge catch on third down, makes a really nice catch. So the box score is going to tell you 3 catches for 51 yards. I'm going to tell you, Isaiah Ford was kind of like the unsung hero in this game. Mike Gesicki, 5 catches, 43 yards. Looked like he had more, didn't it? Looked like he was like 70, 80 yards in this game. No, when all was said and done, 5 catches, 43 yards. Johnson out of the backfield added another 20 yards. He had 1 catch, but it was for 20 yards. Wilson, Wilson, that's Albert Wilson, I'm sorry. Albert Wilson had a catch for 9 yards. Durham Smythe catch for 4 yards. And the 1-yard touchdown reception for Christian Wilkins, which was one of the big plays of the game, guys. No questions asked on that. That was definitely one of the big plays of the game. For the Jets, who fall to 3-11, this is a team that's definitely rebuilding. I mean, they came out ready to play. I got to give them that. They did come out ready to play. They wanted the game. I mean, they were motivated to play. But they're sitting at 3-11 this season. Very tough year. They're definitely rebuilding. Zach Wilson, 13 for 23, 170 yards. Didn't throw any touchdowns, didn't throw any interceptions. He showed me some mobility on a few occasions. He's definitely a work in progress, is Zach Wilson. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe he has a really nice career in the NFL. I mean, we'll see. Keelan Cole threw a pass, by the way, which was on like a gadget type play. It was incomplete. Tevin Coleman, 8 carries for 50 yards, leads the rushing attack for the Jets. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. I may have said that. I'm pretty sure I said this in the video I did the first time these two teams played. They may want to think of getting him a little more of a workload. I mean, this is a productive player, is Tevin Coleman. He's only getting you 8 carries, and he didn't factor in the passing game. So, I mean, in my humble opinion, they are underutilizing the talents of Tevin Coleman, are the New York Jets. Michael Carter had 8 carries, 18 yards. Austin Walter, 2 carries, 12 yards. Wilson had a touchdown run, so Zach Wilson had the touchdown run, 12 yards on the ground of 4 carries. Braxton Berrios had the opening touchdown to get things started on a run around the right end for the Jets. He would finish with 2 carries, 10 yards on that touchdown run. Jamison Crowder, not much of a passing attack for the Jets today. 5 catches, 40 yards. Ryan Griffin, 2 for 39. Tyler Croft, 2 for 35. Berrios had 1 catch for 26 yards. Trevon Wesco, a catch for 19. Keelan Cole, a catch for 9. Carter, out of the backfield, a catch for 2 yards. So what does all this mean, guys? Well, we already know it is the Dolphins now sitting at 7-7. Yes, they are in the hunt for a possible wild card or playoff berth. It's going to be tough. 27th, mark your calendars. That'll be on the road Monday Night Football in New Orleans against the Saints. It's going to be tough, even without Jameis Winston. Let's see how the Saints look in their game against the Buccaneers Sunday Night Football. How are they going to come out? That will show us a little something as far as, is this team, they mailed it in? What's going on? They're kind of like on the outside looking in. You know, we'll see what type of effort they put up against the Buccaneers, but the Dolphins got to win that game. So it's going to be a tough one. Monday night, the 27th, next Dolphin home game, next Dolphin game on the road in New Orleans. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Dolphins win their 6 in a row. Now 7-7. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.